Hello world. How you doing? The Democratic president is here. Um, I had to take a little time off to celebrate Jesus' resurrection day, pretty much. And prep this new arrangement because I left you an ultimatum, Joe. You ran in hiding, and you trying to stop me from Skyping Jill now. Now I've been remote learning from Jill lately, right? But like I said, you want to end that off for me. Oh, and salute to Jill with the what you call it, the fishnet stockings, man. Gravy stockings. It's a wonderful what you call it, put togetherism. Now, my proposition would be that you don't want to cut everything in half, and majorities don't want to pay the tax. So, my implementation would be to remain tax free and start a new program, which would be a self-unemployment program. I like the sound of that. And the fourth stimulus. Because the reason why I would like this program to be started is because either way, I'm looking at it from a presidential stand and saying to myself, if I was to give them the opportunity while still collecting the unemployment, then that would be a satisfactory to them, because then they could become unemployed self-employment program, because that's basically what it is already. I would just continuate more of it to more people until I can establish more ground, because like I said, this is going to take longer than I expected. They want to hide the COVID numbers, but in all reality, the doctor said COVID caused other symptoms. That's what the doctor said, man. And they saying that these new variants have mutated, and I haven't got to that point yet because, like I said, I don't want to get none of that variant or that Rona, man. Social distance, wear the mask, man. Making me actually thinking about the fact that someone wants to hide that and get back to normal, man. Is it true, Joe? I hope not, man. Is that why you took away the Skype from me and Chill? Ah, man, Joe. What are we gonna do here? We have to agree. Mother and daughter died after their car plunged off the California cliff. Remind me of Kobe, man. It's disastrous, man. And they say 6 dead in Texas. Hold up, I got a new sponsor there, man. Sunrising chips. Ah, man. You want to hide the Rona numbers. Joe don't want me Skyping Jill. She's the vice president, man. I'm sorry, not the vice president. I'm sorry. That's another thing. Speaking of vice presidents, you might as well just go ahead and let Camellia step up, man. Just go ahead and let Camellia step up and show her plans. She had plans in the primaries and all of that. You know what I mean? And salute to all of the candidates that was in the primaries with me. I mean, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. I'm the president, man. It's beautiful. As like I said, this me being the president is beautiful. But the 6 dead in Texas is a disaster, man. They said apparently murdered suicide after brother made a pack. Listen, man, it's getting ferocious. Your brother may have that Rona, you may not have it. Listen, is the U.S. in for another big COVID surge? Listen, man, the way it's looking, Slyden wants to hide the surge now. That he so called allegedly the sitting in president in the White House. I gotta do things in the field, man. And in the field, social distancing has been working. Remote learning has been working between me and Jill. What? You want to take that away? Good luck. Ah, man. How do I get a COVID-19? Listen, man. From not social distancing, man. Not wearing a mask. It seems to be because those states, they said, nah, we not mandating. It's now catching an immediate surge. And from the looks of things, they trying to get out of the surge and spread it to other states. I see the plates. No. Like I said, man, this thing may have to lock itself down even further, which is restricting all travelings. And you may have to wait for your packages. That's what I said. Use what's available remotely, online, shop. But you rather take it as it's a hoax, huh? There's a few other people that say it's a hoax. But like I said, prove it if 100 and something thousand people died. Probably more. She said it was about 4 million to be exact. And numbers still climbing. Arkansas overrides governor's veto. Listen, you want to override government, then there will not be an establishment for it if that's the way you want to go. Because, like I said, you want to slander the Democrats on the time when I was celebrating the resurrections. The resurrections. Oh, this is beautiful. Salute to that too, man. Salute to that, man. Salute to that. Now, Mexico, vaccine campaign faces problems. No, you've been giving Mexico problems ever since. And like I said, you need to just release them. Let them roam the land free and establish the unemployment programs. Because that way, you don't have to pay taxes. You can collect and do entrepreneurships under the Democratic banner, by the way. It's like I said, I gotta gravitate to my ideas, Joe. And the idea would be satisfactory not only to myself, but also to you. Because I'm here to help. Child calls 911 after 4, including parents, killed in apparent murder-suicide. Listen, man, like I said, if I can establish an employment program that everyone can have an opportunity no matter what, making this the land of even more things. Like I said, you want to, like he said, Obama said it at one point, change. So at the point of all of the aspirations and the dire need, that would be a wonderful program at the moment. But you want to jump back into normal. And none of this is normal, man. It's none of it. So take my implementation as not telling you what to do, but helping you. You can take it or leave it. Democratic Florida mayor defends DeSantis. Listen, if that's the case, because he is the governor, As you see the Swift Swabbler, state by state, none of those restrictions have been uplifted, Joe. The state still has authority, whether it's in Joe or Trump hands. So, continue down this line of playing governors against states, if that's what you want to do. Biden administration announces, wait a minute, next steps in overhaul, title, campus. Listen, it's more than an overhaul. Like I said, it's a reconstruction of something that's been already deteriorating. In order to do that, you have to, how you say it, do it in a delicacy move. That's why I say stay at home, social distance. That way, Joe can muster up enough to keep the ball going for the futuristic. But if not, you can go down this ball the way you, I guess, want to right now. Which is slandering the niggercrats on the resurrection of the weekends, man. Let's get right, man. I reached out to Jill, no messenger back, man. It's bad. Maybe one day she'll pick up again, man. Drones that swarm U.S. warships are still unidentified. Navy Chief says, listen, from the looks of things, like I said, it's self-unemployment. Self-unemployment. Because then the world won't really have an excuse after that. Just won't be. Because you can do whatever you dreamed of, pretty much. All of the abandons, which is the niggercratic band. Salute to that, man. Salute to that. And like I said, man, that was just one of my ideas that I want to help you out with, y'all. Because I see you, like you said, you walking around with, when you see something with too big of a shoe, it's heavy, man. You need help, man. And from the looks of things, the self-unemployment. This changes the game completely. You can start a small business in no time. With that being said, I look forward to more of political ideas being forwarded through the airwaves. Peace. I gotta go.